Sometimes I feel like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Oh yeah. So sometimes it's easy to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? No, she's crying. Oh my god, Sayori, don't cry. All right, guys, we're back with the poem. We're gonna try to go. I want all three. So we're gonna go with I think we should go 10 for Sayori. Depression. Melody. Imagination. Giggle. Nightgown. Sugar. Anime. Alright, we're gonna go suicide. Oh, okay. Alone. Misery. Marriage. Yup. We're trying to go for her. Romance. Bam. Now we'll go back for Yuri. We'll go with horror. Disaster. Whisper. Oh, my fault. I didn't mean to do that. Judgment. Prayer. Oh, my fault. Okay. Actually, we're gonna go to rest with Natsuki. Okay. Well, damn. Dude, Natsuki and Sayori options are so much alike with each other, bruh. All right, y'all. It's next day. All right, after this day, we're gonna end it. Oh man, last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Are you passing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and not picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It was a whole day off from school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have a friend? Do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Yeah, I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? But hold on. So what does that actually mean? It could mean squid in Japanese. Joke doubles on itself, as Monika said, it doesn't make sense in translation. That's because one, the game has a very Japanese style, but it's made in English, negating the joke on a global scale. And two is pronounced monika. For the joke to work, it'd be monika. That's like, what, 4 jokes? 5? Okay. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Sayori. Holding my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Sayori, but it's not like you. Calm down. What's wrong with you? Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Hold on, y'all. Alright, I'm back. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming that. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, okay? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back to the usual activities. Eventually I asked Monika if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot more time together. I timidly approached Monika, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Steezy, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything about Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? I mean, I'm reading it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika appears across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Steezy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bother her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. So I'll just drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's having a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Hold on. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Steezy. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Whoa! If there's a way I can have all four of them, I would in a heartbeat. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No, wait. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than that has always been. You're so funny, Steven. If you thought that maybe you always see her so cheerful, because that's just how she is when she's around you. Monika's spitting. Hold on. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Monika, I'm thinking about this every day. What are you talking about? Sayori bad. I want her. I want them all. Alright, okay. Monika smiles meaningfully. Now she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet so I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weight me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peeping at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly with a flushed look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. I had no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit one next to hers. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? Why you would tell that when I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it's hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concerned those who are willing to share that concern. Of course. Sorry, y'all. There are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not a big deal. I was feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstood. Damn, Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. But perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. It's easy. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep and beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. Well, she wouldn't even put it that way. I want you. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she'll be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you gave me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. It is what it is. That's all. Bro, that's all you can do with these type of girls, bro. It is what it is. I said what I said. What's up? I said what I said, baby. I said what I said, baby girl. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, that scared me. Don't let them $3 scare me. It was quiet. Okay, everyone. As some time passed, Monica calls out to the classroom. I'm gonna share our poems now. Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. What should I show my? We gotta show Sayori, and then we're gonna go Yuri and Natsuki. Natsuki's always last, and I'll mess with her. Sayori, baby! This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Deezy. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything all right? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. You want to take a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I want to see smiles on your face. See, that's what I mean. Bro, she can't comprehend that people care for her, bro. That's the issue with her. She's always trying to make other people feel good and caring about other people that she forgets herself. That's what, so she always like, I don't know, like cave into her own thoughts, bro, and gets like this. And when she gets to a point, like in her poem bottles, like when she gets to a point where she done put on the mask every day or gave her bottle away every day, her true self starts showing and everyone is worried. By then, it's a little too late. I don't know why I'm saying it's a little too late. She ain't gonna die or nothing. Well, alright. Hey, Steezy. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like that, like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. When that beat dropped, my heart drops. I think something's about to happen. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Oh yeah. So sometimes it's easy to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? No. She's crying. Oh my god, Sayori, don't cry. Sayori, don't cry, don't cry. It's easy. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this will be so much easier. Sayori. I guess around the room to make sure nobody had noticed this. Sayori? I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what would cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She snivels and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Stevie. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. If I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Something's not right with Sayori. I'm worried for her. I think what Sayori is doing, is she about to kill herself? She said this will be much harder because I care for her so much. She's thinking about doing something. Yo. What does that even mean? She cried and she left. And this nigga's still here. Go after Sayori. Man, Yuri, come here. Well done, Steezy. Definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. My advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. Now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what the others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Steezy? Yeah, well, you know how I say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. and even my opinion, just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry to always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just, well, a little used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. Well, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now, baby? Come on. Here. Oh, yo, I'm still worried about Sayori. Oh my gosh, y'all. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. When the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clean blue sky, an expansive of bliss. But beneath gray, rolling clouds, an endless enigma that easiest wood to get closed in. Is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but when the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Will a sudden wave send you chasing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. And we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squash into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is getting yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempting by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I probably abandoned my piece to erode to I don't know that word at the shoe, drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I have no clue what that poem is about. I'm worried that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? That's yesterday. Nasuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something so similar in such different ways. So Nasuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. We probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I agree. Thanks for sharing. Go to Monica. We need to talk about Sayori, bro. Hi, Steezy. Have you thought about what you want to perform? What you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I had to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'll sure turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem and hold it in my hands. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. Oh, dang. Shit, yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just I'm just teasing. I know it's just a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But you're super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? I don't know, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. Your lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that has ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Twilight sky. To one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catch me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her great gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I really don't know what this poem means. I'm trying to think. This gotta be one y'all gotta let me know in the comments too, but I really don't know. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that gives life meaning. I didn't get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see it. I didn't put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's only one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than everyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, you want to focus more on everything that went into it and the thing that you can work on. Much more encouraging that way. It will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. I feel like her advice for today correlates a lot to the game. I think Monica wants me to show her my poem first and talk to her first. Thanks for listening. Misuki's left. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah, it doesn't blow me away, but there's nothing really I hate about it. It's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Kind of think of it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Unless you drag around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You can say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fear that diminished your wonders over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls of your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's set your memories in a footprint trail. Let's set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something about what with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it a little more solemn. Well, she better not have said anything about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. There's nothing wrong with doing it once in a while, but when me and Yuri do it, it's stop it. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is this me or did you just say something strange just now? Yeah? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when dressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only difference that Sayori's in here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helped lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is going off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well. She went home early. Is that so? Oh, she's all right. Seriously? Of all time to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. Like, it makes no sense for my character to not go with Yuri. Not Yuri. She should go with Yuri, but not go with Sayori. It doesn't make sense to me. Sayori and I are like this, bro. So the fact I didn't go with her when she wasn't feeling well, when she needs me the most, when she needed me the most, I don't go with her, I stay. Come on, dude. Get out of here. She would have done the same for me. She would have left. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of being avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression come from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything was fine. What did she say? Anyway, we didn't forget the rest of the festival preparations, so... Ooh, she didn't tell me what she said. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design it. And as for Yuri, you can... And, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but I can't also be a leader on my own that won't grow as a person. So Yuri, yeah, beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses. She starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, I'll just leave you, Steezy, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. You'll probably go along with give them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I really appreciate that. That's not considering I spent the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monika gave me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki trying to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. CZ may not like to be around you feeling making out to be a nuisance. Therefore, it may be more suited to be assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making excuses for CZ to come to. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, settle down for a moment. In the end, I think let the Steve decide how he likes to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Can we just sell this already? Yeah, Steezy, you're okay with this, alright, right? And yeah, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case. Ooh! Ooh, y'all, we gotta end this right here. We're going to end it right here. Oh my gosh, I can't decide. Y'all, let me know in the comments who we should choose. To go help with. Natsuki, Yuri, Monika, Sayori. I'm feeling Sayori because I want to check up on her. I want to make sure that she's good and I want to help her. It's either Sayori or Yuri, but Monika is practically begging for me to do something with her. That's the thing about Monika right now, low key, bruh. Like, she's like consistently like begging me to hang out with her. So I'm always hanging out with Yuri or Sayori and sometimes Natsuki. We're gonna end it right here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure your boy like, comment, and subscribe so you always know when niggas posting. I'll see you in the next video. Yes, sir. I love y'all. Thanks so much for checking out the content. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. This game is really fire, underrated, amazing. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.
Another night, another big pill to swallow. This pain in my chest with no love or no sorrow. Conflicted with these images was given to me. Every time I mention my name, it would be my whole life in the streets. A part where I eat, all alone in this world. It's just me and my beat. I can turn it down low or make it crank in the streets. I don't give a fuck, nigga, who was standing with me. Paper trail so long that I wish you could see. My mama left me so wrong, but it was hell under me. She left my pockets kind of fat, but I'm a felon to beat. Forsyth County in my veins is where I'm dancing to beat. I cried out in the rain, but it was yelling at me. The nigga blind to the facts, but nigga now I can see. I cried out in the rain, but it was yelling at me. The nigga blind to the facts, but nigga now I can see. It's just a wonder through my lifetime, I can't believe what we had. What we had, and every time I know I still put your frame.